going on, YouTube? I haven't been doing Yu-Gi-Oh much anymore with because of the format, and just I can't deal with all the prices and stuff since I don't currently have a lot of stuff. So I've been playing more Magic the Gathering lately, and I just recently got back from Grand Prix Austin, where I actually did pretty well. Lost on the bubble, almost day two. I lost to this dominant, like ridiculous limited pool that had. He was playing all seven of his rares. He basically played with Kessie Cagebreaker and Dilly the Parted and Angelic Overseer and Essence of the Wild. It was just stupid. He killed me swinging with 5/6/6s when he had Kessie Cagebreaker with 5 creatures in the graveyard, and he dropped an Essence of the Wild and attacked with me with 30 points of power with 5 different tokens. So he did that both games, so I kind of lost. So I went and played a few side events, and Sunday I ended up winning the two-headed giant sealed. Me and my partner, we both had I had a green-white human deck with Angelic Overseer and Efficient Removal, a couple Prey Pawns, and he had a red-black control deck, basically vampires with 2 Bloodline Keepers. So, yeah, it's pretty good. 2 Bloodline Keepers, Rocket-Share, 2 Rocket-Shares, 2 Brimstone Volleys, 2 Victim at Night, just Efficient Removal. 4 of that tournament. And then I did a modern side event, which I played with this deck, and surprisingly it did very well. It's my version of 5-color Zoo, so I just wanted to give y'all a deck profile of it, see what y'all think, and I'm going to get suggestions on what y'all think should be changed, and see what possibilities could make it better. But these are just a rough draft, but this deck did very well. So you've got the 4 Noble Hierarchs, early game, turn 1 drop, gets you great mana early game, gets you to go to turn 2 now Reliquary, especially since you're running 11 fetch lands. You're going to have a lot of lands in the graveyard, so it's already going to be powered up. You've got the standard Goyfs. You got to run 4 Goyfs, especially in this deck, since you're going to have multiple lands, creatures, and instances in the graveyard. You will have sorceries as well. And so it's overall still going to be a 3/4. 3 Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks is great since you're using a lot of shock lands and a lot of fetch lands. You're losing a lot of life when you're putting lands into play. So Kitchen Finks will help you get you those 2 to 4 points of life back pretty consistently. Another girl that dominated standard when she was in play, Bloodbraid Elf. Every creature in the deck she can cascade into. So she gives you plus ones immediately. And there's enough removal spells that if your opponent has a creature out or just needs, if you hit it like a lightning bolt or a lightning healish, you get to pop for some life, gain some life potential. But overall, still very strong. Only 3 knights. Don't think I want to keep the tempo up, and 3's fine. I think having access to her allows you to have potentially a 7/7 or 8/8 beat stick. 2 Kusali Prime Mages, because there still are those decks that run multiple enchantments and artifacts you have to worry about. Especially with Affinity, you can pop off one of their key cards with him, and it's Exalted. So another reason why Noble Hierarch is really good, because it's of the Exalted. 1 Elspeth, I was testing 2, but she's okay at 1. I put in some more removal spells instead. But her ability to get the +1 of 1 soldier, or just to give your one of your Tarmogoyfs or anything flying while it's exalted, can give you some good pluses. To spells, you've got the 4 lightning helixes, like I said, to gain life back off of playing with multiple shocks. Then you got your 4 lightning bolts, because you still play against multiple aggro decks, so you need to make sure you have removal. And you're playing red, and if you're not playing lightning bolt, I don't know why. This is 5-color Zoo, so this is running 4 Tribal Flames. If you don't know what it does 1 damage for each different basic land type you have in play. So it allows you to potentially, normally you're going to be doing this for 3 or 4, but as the game goes on, you will have all 5 types, so you will be doing 5 damage consistently for 2. Another removal spell, Path to Exile, because if you can't destroy it with a burn spell, you might as well remove it and get rid of it out of the play. It's early removal spell, and if necessarily you're mana screwed and your opponent kills one of your guys, you can pass one of your own guys to get your lands, since I am running basic lands. And then you got your standard fetches. You got 4 Scalding Tarns and 4 Misty Rainforest and 3 Arid Mesas. like I said, you're taking a lot of life. So this is points of life from these, along with all the shock lands. Running 2 stomping grounds, but then I'm running 1 of each of these. Overgrown Tomb, Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry, Steam Vents, Hollow Fountain, Temple Garden. So you are taking multiple damages from playing your land, taking several shocks to the face. So Lightning Helix is crucial and helps you get some of that life back, and potentially using most of your lands to get your life back. But most lands you'll lose your life from. Going to be at 14 consistently on turn 2. Kitchen Finks and Lightning Helix help you get that life back. And a few other utility lands. We got the 1 Horizon Canopies. You can sack it to draw a card, and also pumps up the non-reliquary. And some basics for Path to Exiles and for Blood Moons, because people that run red will run Blood Moon and Mega Sun Moon, and it gets really hosed by Blood Moon. So I took the side deck apart, but that is the 5-color Zoo deck. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. I'll be posting up other videos with different decks I'm playing. I've got my standard blue-black control as well, and I had a vintage deck, but I took it apart, and I took my legacy deck apart. I was playing Delver Rug, so I'll have that. And if somebody wants to see my see part of my collection, I'm just gonna post a video up there, just some random stuff. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Peace.